Hello everybody and welcome to today's Elite Dangerous live stream. My name is Paige Harvey, here for my last Elite Dangerous live stream.
It's so sad.
And I'm joined by Stephen Benedetti, and it is not his last Elite Dangerous live stream.
It's not, and it won't be for some time, hopefully.
I believe we've also got some rats on the floor.
No, it's not.
Hi Will.
Hello.
This
Hey,
is
Will.
Obviously Will. Hi
Hi.
Will, how are you?
Good, thanks. Really, it's nice being down there.
Yeah,
I
you've just
know.
been chilling on the floor.
Zach said I have to go to the naughty corner.
So you got to put it in the
So
floor.
I got-
So
on the
it's
floor in
the
the
floor of
streaming
the
room.
streaming room. Okay.
I just came by for Paige's last Elite Dangerous stream.
Oh,
So
hi lads.
We've got a hi Stephen, young Stephen, and
And
female
female-
Stephen. I want to know which one's the young one. That's the question.
I mean,
That's-
we're both younger than him, so
I
that
don't-
must be old Stephen.
I don't look at them.
but Stephen, yeah.
Oh, he's going again.
I think Will's going off, but yeah, it's your last stream.
It
your
is.
Your last Elite stream.
Yes.
Because we've got the stream on Friday, which is the 24. Sorry, Will is climbing out of the room right now, and a fantastic marriage.
Will.
See you later. So yeah, that was
Oh
a nice
my
wee
God.
surprise by Will came in, because
Oh,
it is, like
that
we
was
said,
weird.
it's Paige's last
It
Elite
is.
live stream. So how long have you been doing live streams for?
Oh my gosh! I mean, I've been doing CM for the last 3 years.
3 years.
So probably the last 2 years. I've
Last
been
2
doing
years.
streams and
So
stuff like that.
that's it. So it must be quite emotional.
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
No, the next one will be emotional.
The next one's
'cause
gonna be the big one for
obviously,
you.
Yeah, this Friday coming, we have the Game Glass 2020 24-hour stream.
That's a lot of 20s.
That's
20,
a
20,
lot
20,
of
24.
20s, and obviously you and I will be there for the whole 24 hours,
Yep,
as will most of the rest of
100%.
the CM team.
It's going to be really. It's going to be my first 24-hour
It's
live
going to
stream.
be your first, it's going to be my third.
Third.
It's going to be my third.
It sounds exhausting.
It's fantastic and exhausting, yes, very much so. Will, around 4 in the morning, tends to go pale white and just sort of talks gibberish for a while.
That happens to me after 4 o'clock.
I was going to say that's Will most of the time.
So, so just while we're talking about the 24-hour live stream, if anyone doesn't know what it is, we'll be doing our 24-hour live stream like we have in previous years, but this time we're doing it in tandem with Games Blast
Yes.
20. And for that, we actually recently just closed off the auction, the charity auction. So the
Yes.
charity auction was open for a week, and it was basically auction off some amazing prizes, dinner with the developers, naming your own starport,
Some custom hoodies.
some custom hoodies, pillows of all of our different products, and we've got a fantastic response, and we just want to thank everybody who did vote. Anybody who we have emailed all of the winners at the moment, so we're waiting for them to get back to us. And if you've not received an email yet, I do apologise, but if we don't hear from them and you have bid and you're the second bidder, we might get back to you. We just need to wait and see, but congratulations to all the winners and thank you so much for your donations. It goes to a great cause.
Yes, those aren't the only prizes though. So as we've done on previous years, for every £1,000 that we raise via the Just Given page when the stream is live, we're going to give out a milestone. That milestone could be some never before seen concept art. It could be special goodies. It could be a drawing from the one and only Commander Beetlejude. It could be a massive things, and there's loads of physical goodies, there's loads of sort of like fun videos and that we've put together, which we've seen,
So we've seen a
and
couple of them.
I scared Paul by laughing very loudly in the office this morning.
Was that what that was?
Yeah, it was me. You'll see later, but there's a very funny moment with Paul that killed me slightly.
Yeah.
So that's every £1,000, and to enter, what you need to do is donate during the stream. You don't have to donate £1,000. Every £1 you donate gets you an entry. So you donate a tenner, you get 10 chances. You donate 250 quid, you get 250 chances.
Yeah.
And then I have heard there's a couple of grand prizes in there, which I mean, I want to win, but I can't. So
No, of course. I mean, there's so
Yeah.
many good prizes.
unless I can sort of sneak them out as I leave the office.
And
you
there we
know.
go. It was like the previous prize that we gave away. I think we gave away the computer. That was one of
we
our
did.
competitions, and that was amazing.
That was the Alienware R8,
Alienware.
which was beautiful.
That's
So yeah,
it.
we're going to have loads of awesome prizes. So if you obviously can come along and you can help us reach our goal, which is going to be £30,000 to help support Special Effect, who are purely run on donations, then come along, see what you can do, and you might even get some special goodies out of it as well.
Yeah,
Just for being cool.
And it is a great cause. You've worked with Special Fit before. You
I
got
have.
special badges, didn't you?
I do, yes.
You
I'm
ran
an
off to get one of
ambassador.
them. You're an ambassador, so it's an amazing charity to work for. I'm really looking forward to doing it, and it's always great when it goes to such a great cause. But it's just going to be interesting for 24 hours, and there will be some shenanigans of Elite sprinkled throughout. But there will be obviously the other games and other games going on, and different things happening. So
and we're going to have some races for
Yes.
Elite. We've not mentioned the whole sort of schedule, but we're going to have a couple of we're going to have one very special guest who I'm very excited about, who I believe might be talking about that later today.
Oh,
so we'll wait and see
fantastic.
what happens there. We're going to have some races and things. We're doing a very early morning VR segment that I'm very excited about because that'll be fun.
Exactly, yeah. And we just got a chat. It's Monday. Commander Orange Phoenix has said it's great to see other streamers doing charity streams over the weekend too. Thanks for your help with DWKJez07. We are not just obviously want to take over the spotlight and saying that we're doing the 24-hour live stream. Please tune in with us. But there's this is Game Blast. There's loads of people doing great things, so please check them out as well. There's some we're happy to help out if you do anything with charity. If you need any help with anything or promotions, we are always happy to communicate and help with that. So just messages at community@frontier.co.uk.
And as well, drop into our charity live stream. But if it's maybe a game that you're not necessarily into, or you're like, this segment's cool, I'm going to check out this other person doing Game Blast, definitely do it. We're going to be there the full 24 hours, so you can always drop back in whenever you want to.
Yes, and we're not going to be eating any bugs.
We will not be eating bugs, no.
I kind of put everybody off that idea because I was like, I'll eat that.
Oh,
I'll eat
okay.
that. I'll eat that.
They'll just be your lunch.
It'll just be my lunch, that's it.
Either way, so to finish up this segment, that will be Friday. So this Friday coming from midday UTC until midday on Saturday UTC, and we'll post up some more details, and you'll be able to follow our Twitter for all the sort of bits and bobs that are going on and segments, so you can tune in when you're interested. And
Yeah, exactly.
there.
And because of this fantastic Friday live stream, we need a lot of time to prepare ourselves, and we are looking into making this hopefully one of the best ones that we've done yet. So there will be no Thursday live stream at 7 p.m. UTC this Thursday, as we are going to be really busy practicing and getting everything sorted and arranged and making sure it's going to be fabby dabby dopey.
I mean, by the time the 24-hour live stream ends, we will have been up and working for about 32 hours. So we can't easily do a stream up until 8 p.m. the night before, I'm afraid.
No, and Kirov_099 says, will any Thargoids be eaten? Well, I ate one last Thursday when I kicked their butts.
You
Well,
did.
I didn't. I had a lot of help. If you didn't catch that,
you did get a lot of
if you're
help.
missing any of it, if your Thursday night comes and you go, I really want a late stream, if you go to our YouTube, you can see all of our old videos. And we had a fantastic one with the Anti-Xeno Initiative last week on Thursday. I had a lot of fun. I survived for 45 minutes because they were
did.
fantastic and they kept me alive and they kept me going.
Well, that and you were able to decontaminate yourself.
I was
and
able to
obviously-
decontaminate myself. It's really not good this today for me. There's like no words are coming out.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. But let's move on to the next part. So we talked about next Thursday, but the Thursday after, there will be another live stream, and we're really looking forward to that one.
Awesome.
We will obviously tell you more details as the time comes closer to that. So, community. We'll go on to some community news. I hear that there was some strange unusualness around a tweet that went out.
So, yes, so on our Twitter channel and our Facebook, we do a series, well, I do a series called Wish You Were Here, which is where I find out about awesome places in the galaxy. I go there, I photograph them, and then we put them on Twitter to say, go out and check them out. However, I may have got a little bit excited with the copy on the last one, which may have implied that there was a new thing or a new event or something out there in the galaxy. Just want to clarify that's not the case. This tweet was merely to point you towards like some alien life forms you might not have seen in an area you might not have been to. It's not indicative of a new discovery or storyline or anything like that. So apologise for that one. I'll keep it in mind for the next set. But if you do want to go and check them out, they are so weird. Trying to photograph those weird little tree guys was just unusual.
little
tree guys.
Yeah, so and from that I actually saw some comments and people were saying that they felt it was a bit unfair that It was only on Twitter and it wasn't on anywhere else that we were announcing any news. If we ever have anything to announce, we will make sure that we will post on as many social platforms as humanly possible.
That's the other thing that will give. Yeah, that's the other thing that will give you a hint that it's not an announcement of anything. It would be on our forums. It would be during the week as well, obviously, so that we can be working on it, not 10 p.m. on a Sunday, and it will be, probably live streamed and all that kind of thing. So if it's just on our social channels, it's likely just a post. But thank you for checking with us. And Karzak, I do hope you had fun because he went out there and found it. Whoops. He says he had fun though.
As long as he had fun.
I think he's in the chat. Hi Kazakh.
Shan says Paige's goodbye troll tweet. So that's what actually happened, Paige.
I just went renegade.
You
for
went
a little
rogue
bit.
towards the end. Dunkelwater said, is the charity stream on YouTube? It will not. We will only be doing the 24-hour charity stream on Twitch this year. Normally we usually stream 4-hour channels, but because we're doing it for 24 hours, the length of time, it's easier just to do it on that one and to get everybody in with a lot of the tools that we're going to be using. It's just a bit easier.
However, if you do want us to put it on YouTube afterwards, like the VOD, just let us know and we'll see if that's something we can do. Obviously, it's a huge video, so it'll take a few days to get uploaded. We'll probably have to chop it up into some segments, but we can see what we can do.
Oh, fun. Striker 8, I'm going to miss Paige on the Frontier streams.
Well, just watch my Twitter and maybe you'll see me around.
Yes, you'll be...
Who knows?
Be here
Who knows? And people are saying they wish they could see me off in game. I'm not leaving the game. You'll still see me about. You can still send me... I'll double check which account I'm using mostly, but I believe it's Commander Flying _through_space because I nicknamed my account after an Argonian. I play a lot of Elder Scrolls. So you can add me.
So another interesting thing that's happened is that the crazy Colonia corrosive cargo caravan.
Oh, you got through that one. Excellent.
That was quite, as a lot of
Nice.
seas has taken place. So obviously with a lot of the Thargoid incursions being out recently in human space, they need some safe refuge for some of the scientists.
Yes.
So this event has been put together and it's already started. So it's from the 15th of February and it'll end on the 1st of April. And the idea is to bring as many Thargoid cargoes as possible to canon deep space research at Arcanon's legacy. Now, if you don't have the Horizon package, there is an alternative route to go. But you can find this event that has happened in our events page. I'm just going to copy that link.
And it does say because science, which is very exciting.
Yes. So if you follow there, that's where the event is. If you want to take part, it's a bit of fun. Anyone's allowed to participate, regardless of mode, group, or background. This is all about giving humanity a fighting chance against the Thargoids, and because...
Science.
Yes.
Very nice. And Raxlian has said, I bet Paige is as hyped as we are for the big 2020 update. I am. I very much am. I am. I very much am. But I also understand why we can't talk about it just yet. And I will ask you guys to please be very kind and not ask me about it when I leave, because I just won't respond, I'm afraid.
And we know where you live, so...
And they know where I live, and they have my cats. Please help.
Yeah.
Because obviously I still love my colleagues and I respect the work that they're doing, so just be chill. Info will come when it's ready. You don't want it undercooked.
Like info will.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
info will just arrive.
Yeah.
That's what Will should have. He should have a t-shirt that's like, just says info. And if anything happens, he can just come in with his info t-shirt. I don't know what that's in my head. So, Piglet's last stand.
So we were just talking about this, Piglets.
Yes,
so
pulls us
this
on to our next
wasn't
point.
in-game stuff being released. Like anything that's actually to do with a new event or discovery in-game will be shown in-game, and it will be shown via our forums and live streams and all this kind of thing. The post that went out on Twitter yesterday was just a hint of where to go look exploring if you're looking for some cool alien life. So I do apologise if you thought it was to do with a new event.
Yeah.
We'll definitely make sure that's more signposted should it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And Dunklora, can I give a spoiler about fleet carriers? I'm leaving anyway, so I can't get fired. I can get sued. Not that would happen, but also, I'm not going to spoil you about fleet carriers.
Yeah, why would you want to?
I don't want
that's
to.
The big
I've
thing.
spent the last 4 years working on this project. I ain't spoiling nothing. You're going to have to wait and you're going to have to like it.
And that's the big exciting thing, is you're going to get all this really cool information eventually.
Yeah, and as we said, sometime after the 24-hour stream is when we're going to start talking about fleet carriers. So there's not going to be too long to wait anyway.
Or, just any time after
Time
that.
is linear. It's happening. It will happen.
Well, that's another big thing. So, moving on from that, because I see there's a comment about the Galnet. Now, we are aware of the an open letter to Frontier Development, which was done by Commander Kaizen.
Who is in the chat.
Who's in the chat.
Hello,
How are
Kaizen.
you? I just want to point out that a lot of people have read this and there's a big panic of what's going on with all this information. This seems to be a really thought out post that's been put together, put someone's concerns and ideas, and
I was just going to say, it was very constructive, so it was a genuinely good read. If you do have feedback for us, this is a really nice way to do it. It was constructive, laid out all the information, and it wasn't, no, but don't like it.
it's literally what I was just saying.
No?
I was like, I thought you were saying something about it. It was we have read that. We've read through all the comments. Please know that we are looking to respond. We are passing all the information and feedback to the development team, and there's about 5 pages at the moment, with a lot of information, a lot of concerns, and a lot of discussion. So please know that we do know, we have read it, and we will be passing it on to the development team, and hopefully we'll come up with a response and get something back. And Kaizen just in the chat for YouTube says, "Love FDev, we love you too."
We love
and
you guys
again,
too, yes.
again, we love all constructive criticism. We totally understand that people are happy and about certain bits and upset about other things, and cause for concerns or cause for rejoice. All these things, we're really happy. We're really happy to always read this information, and that's what's really important about these these forums, is that it is a nice way for us to communicate and to discuss different things as they go on.
So yeah, very much appreciate that. We don't have an answer for you just yet, but we have passed it along.
Yeah. So then this is one of the things that we've been doing in the last couple of weeks. Robert Phillip, thanks for everything. Cheers, guys.
Thank
I think
you,
that's your open letter. Thank you. This is the
Nice.
last couple of weeks we've been trying on our Monday live streams to kind of discuss more about the news, what's going on, and kind of speak with you guys. So it's one of the big things. So I'm probably going to jump into game, and as you have seen, that I am trying to build my reputation with the Alliance. Oh, I forgot about that.
Not the things.
I forgot about the things.
But I'm just going to click on
Not
one.
only are we doing this
I'm
stuff,
clicking on
this
it.
new stuff,
I'm clicking on it.
we're also showing off these awesome stellar screenshots. My voice just raised so
He
much.
got so excited that he forgot and then remembered. There. So, as you probably have heard from previous live streams, and this will continue once I'm gone, I'm sure Stephen will take up the mantle.
Continue.
Stellar Screenshots. Hashtag Stellar Screenshots is the hashtag we use across all platforms to find Elite Dangerous screenshots, essentially, because a lot of people were asking us, how do we share pictures with you? And obviously we all know about the really big names in the sphere of the people that take brilliant photos, but we want to see more, and we know there's more out there. So if you can use hashtag Stellar Screenshots when you post your screenies, we'll be able to have a look at them, and then each week we pick sort of 4 or 8 of them, and then we put them with this lovely little overlay we have made, and we pop them back out on our channels and share them around.
Yeah.
So if we love them, we'll share them. If we don't, we'll probably still like them anyway.
Yeah. So I got a really good comment from Jack Little there, saying community managers never leave. They just have nothing further to announce. And I think that has to be that has to be a post that you put together. You need to make a meme of that.
I'm pretty sure on the day that Fleet Carrier's release will just be a video of me on my Twitter just screaming. Just like,
Maybe not screaming, that might hurt people's ears.
No, I'll just put a sound
Warning, put a warning.
Scream.
So with this stellar screenshot, this is Coensta. And do you know what I really like about this? It's the fact that it looks like it's towing.
It does look like it's towing the station,
Yeah,
which is
like,
pretty
this looks
cool.
like it's pulling the station.
Except it's a tug of war, because there's another ship up there with blue thrusters who's pulling it back the other way. Give me my station! But yeah, so these ones all came from Facebook, so we tend to rotate them. So last week's shots came from Facebook, the week before that was Twitter, the week before that was the forums. We'll also look at Reddit. The only one we can't look at, unfortunately, is Instagram, because the way they have their software set up, you can't actually download images from there.
But we still look at them. So
We
if you
still
post
look
them
at
there,
them, and we do love them. We do try and like them when we can, but we do see them. So if you do post them there and they are killer, try and put them on another platform as well that we are able to save them from.
I was like, killer! I don't know why. I was like, they're killer, man.
Next one.
yes.
So yes, thank you, Cohen.
Thank you very much.
Kevin Edward. Very nice.
This is cool.
So obviously you can recreate some of these shots yourself if you really want to, but I love how, well, obviously there is a person, a human commander flying that. It doesn't look it. It looks super threatening. It's like, oh.
It does look like it's coming to kill the SRV.
Creepy. Mario Mark says that they have a dream to play in open with FDevs. Well, I'm pretty sure we will end up doing some open streams at some point.
We do. Not this stream, because you were all a big bunch of meanies and blew up Paige last time. And I need to try and get some reputation up, so I can't get blown up this time. But what I will be doing is, hopefully as time goes on, I'm looking to change some of the stream format so that we do have open segments for you guys to come in and play with us. But also we want to make sure that we don't just get blown up every 5 minutes, because that would be really sad and I would cry.
I will say though, I'm quite proud, because after the stream obviously I got blown up. I was like, I actually think I did alright. I think I remember most of the things. And I went in some of the Discords and I saw some PvPers and they were like, yes, Paige did the correct thing. If she wasn't in an unengineered hauler, she would have survived. And I'm like, thank you very much.
And the other thing is,
I lived in spirit.
I lived in spirit. These are our personal accounts. These accounts that we play on Monday are our own accounts. So all the credits that we make, all the things that we do, and the parts that we get, we don't use any dev magic for. So if you do come and you blow me up, I will quickly lose money and not be able, and I will be back in the sidewinder, and I do not want that.
Oh, I'm gonna do that when I leave. 90s Kid says, killer screenshots, I can do that. I would actually love to see some proper combat screenshots.
Yes.
And obviously, I don't just want to see people blown up. I want to see lasers. I want to see multi-cannons. I want to see chaff. I want to see flak. I want to see a fight. Somebody get me some proper fight images. So I did ask some people before to get some of these. The best one I've ever seen was Commander Rini, who did a beautiful job. So I want to see, before I leave, get them into me this week, some proper combat screenshots.
Proper combat?
Proper combat. I want colours and lasers and blown up things everywhere. So this screenshot is from Caleb Smith. Again, another SRV one, and I really like this. It's very cinematic.
It's like they're holding hands.
It's kind of like they're holding hands, sure, certainly. It's just really nicely done. It's really nicely done. It's actually uses a really simple colour palette, which I really like.
I like it.
Because often you'll get a lot of people who sort of tone it up a little bit with saturation, get some more pinks and oranges in there, maybe a little bit of blue. You don't always have to. Sometimes simple is best.
Yeah.
I will mention as well, we don't ever put down whether they come from console or PC, but they do tend to come from a mix, and we try and make sure they come from a mix. So if you're saying, I can't do that on my PS4, you definitely can, because the ones we're showing off do. And then this one from Chris McGill. This one is one of my favourites. So this is in green and black, I believe, the Nebula. And it's Tranquility Stop. And it's beautiful. Very lovely done.
That's lovely, isn't it? It's cool. I like how it's going to put in the station.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I get this kind of like 90s vibe from it.
It is very 90s, very neon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Commander Orange Phoenix, what kind of combat? PvP, PvE, or just combat? Any.
All combat.
Any combat.
All combat.
Whatever you want to do. I've seen a lot of Thargoid combat, so maybe try and do some, not necessarily player versus player, but something, like a res site, or basically go over, fight something, and send it to me. I want to see it.
Fight something. Anything.
Fight something.
Get
Anything. Don't care.
Yeah.
But yes, more points go towards other players or towards NPCs than Thargoids. I see lots of Thargoids.
Yeah.
And Thargoids are beautiful, but I want to see peaceful Thargoid screenshots. As in, get to them and then run away before they kill you.
I don't do any peaceful Thargoids after my interactions.
No, I mean, let's face it, the last 2 streams we did, both of us have killed a Thargoid. Well, you killed 1 Thargoid, and I killed a bunch of scavengers and then laughed maniacally.
You did. Oh yeah, and then you
really
left Malik in it.
I left Malik crying. He wasn't
so
crying,
unfair.
but he was a bit upset.
And
It was quite funny.
Thargoids as well?
I didn't remember that. I was just like, oh, the stream's ending. I need to, I can't get out right now. I've forgotten where I am. I know, I'll just blow stuff up. So I did.
So yes, I am in a low res zone right now. I'm trying to build some reputation, and I'm going to try out my new cannons. We're trying to get my own a system where I can just kind of stay for a while and do all this stuff, but I've been finding it quite difficult. But I have finally found a place that has quite a lot of res sites. So at this point, we would love to hear any questions from you guys.
Come and
chat with us. And if you've got any questions, let us know. We'll answer them. If you've got any news, about yourself or the community, or anything around that, just let us know. We'd love to. We'd love to hear from you.
Dunkel, fight screenshots or video clips? Screenshots, please, because it will be for our Stellar Screenshots set. I mean, if you do get any, amazing kills and you take a video, send it over, and maybe it'll end up on one of these Monday live streams as this is some epic combat. Have a look at all this. But that would be super cool. We should do some stream time with CQC Team Deathmatch. Now, we did talk about that.
We did.
About maybe doing it on some Xbox and PS4. And giving some love to our console crowd. But we will... We'll see. We'll have to see. Obviously, with me leaving, there will be another person joining the team, but I don't have the exact details on when that will be, but you'll get to see them soon enough. So it won't be just yet, because you guys are going to be a little bit swamped, but...
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff hopefully planned out. and we're gonna try and get it all there. But right now, the big focus is this Friday.
Now, Kaizen wants to know, will you be able to continue the Star Tour that I started?
We will definitely try.
We will try. I will try and prepare some notes for you, at least on the Akanel one, so you have a dual set.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Now, that being said, I have 4 days left and about 4 million things, so we'll see what we can do.
We're definitely...
I'm going to have to sleep here for a couple of days.
That's all right. We do have a bunch of different series planned and different things, but they all come in and it all comes into place around different things that are going on. So, for instance, like we said, this Thursday we'll not be having a Thursday live stream, unfortunately, because we will be quite busy. We'll be quite busy with the live stream, which is our big focus just now. But as time goes on, we do plan to try and get on different kind of streams, different kind of fun stuff. So we love all your suggestions, and we do listen. And we would, like I said, if CQC is something you want to look into, we can definitely give it a go.
I will also say, obviously, Drew Wagar is doing his lore tour. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more about like the lore from the novels or the older lore from some of the older games, you can always go over there and learn a little bit more.
You won't stop. Sure.
Which is pretty cool. So 90s Kid's going to move to the UK soon. You'll sign up for CM. Go for it. Apply. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, the worst that can be said is no, so you never know if you don't try.
And you're in the exact same position you were before. Why? So that's been quite good, 3 already.
Now, Piglets is saying some of the best feelings of combat comes from videos is it's hard to stage a pick mid-fight. Well, this is the thing. That's why it's a challenge. And what I saw with Commander Rini's picture beforehand was Commander Rini got other people to fight and then went about as a journalist. So I'd love to see a more space journalist role come out. Obviously, you've got people like SPVFA and Galphoto who do a lot of things like this, and you've got Sagittarius Eye who tells the stories, but going out and sort of looking for opportunities to take cool action shots is a thing I'd like to imagine a space journalist would do. Like, have a super fast ship, and, you know, they'd hear that there's a massive emerging battle, and off they go. Like, that. Well, that's what I'd do.
You just follow me about as I blow up all these guys.
Yeah. So, Oscar Kara doesn't think that we read the comments. Well, I'm reading it now. Want you to improve the Elite Dangerous. The first 50 hours are very nice and 1,000 hours good, but then what? This may be an unpopular opinion of mine, but after 1,000 hours, you will have done a lot of things. What really comes into a game is coming up with what you want to do out of it, because Elite Dangerous doesn't have a main storyline, so you don't always have an inherent goal to follow. It's which ships do you want to get? Do you want to play with a player group? Do you have a squadron? Are you going for a trophy? Do you want to get a permit to get to a certain system? Are you trying to reach the furthest edge of space? Like, what are your goals? It's a space simulator, and our real galaxy won't give you a storyline to follow.
No,
you are a commander.
I'm making my own trail. I want to become one of the top bounty hunters in the galaxy.
That being said, Elite does have updates coming. It does have the Fleet Carriers update, which is looking cool, and it does have the Major 2020 update, which, again, not talking about just now, but there are things coming. So if you're at that 1,000-hour mark and you're not quite sure what your next goal is, it's okay to take time to think about it, and there is going to be more stuff coming that you'll never have done before that you can jump into. But yeah, I mean, I feel exactly the same because I've played 2,500 hours as well. But for me, one of my favourite parts of the game is the early game. So I really enjoy resetting my account and going back to my little baby ship and being a complete nobody. Pete Longman, you asked some questions in Discord about the 2020 Game Blast auction. If you message me and Stephen as well, we will ask Will, but just in case he isn't able to get back to you, drop us both a message. We'll see what we can do in helping you out, or you can message us on Twitter, wherever's easiest. And yeah, 2,500 hours while working full-time on Elite as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of people with a lot more hours, and there's a lot of people with less. It's really about what you want to do. Like, my favourite things to do in game don't involve getting credits. They don't involve, being able to fight. They involve photography, because I love in-game photography and I love the camera suite, and scavenging.
It's one of the things that's really fun is like if you're like, oh well, do you know what, I want to do like I don't really like combat much, and I've done so much in combat. I've done so much. I mean that's why you've got so many variations of, you know, you've got your trading, exploring. You can see my ranks are all different there. All these you can change. Combat obviously is the one that I've been doing the most. But once I'm done combat, you know, might go in to do some trading, some exploring, that kind of stuff. You know.
That's the kind of thing you do what you want to do. I mean, I know people on Twitter who have played Elite Dangerous for a long time, and they always send me pictures of their logbooks because they like to do manual trading like they did in the original games. That's something that they create for themselves. You know, Malik loves to fly crazily around canyons, and you've got SPVFA who always want the best photo, the best video, the best art. You've got Canon who want to know the science. It's a massive sandbox, and it's up to you what you play in it. And then we'll put in things, and it's up to you what you do with them.
Things and stuff.
Now, 90s Kid, is there anything coming after Fleet but before the 2020 update? We haven't announced any other updates at the minute. Obviously, that doesn't mean there won't be any. I'm not entirely sure. I won't be here, I'm afraid, but you can count on the lovely Stephen, Will, and new person to get you that information when it's ready. It'll be, you know, on the forums, any that kind of thing. So feel free to ask in a little bit later. Orange Phoenix would like to know if I would like to join the Sagittarius Eye photography team. Possibly. You'll have to see what I'm up to when I leave Frontier, but feel free to message me on Twitter, and I'll see if I can supply the odd photo every now and then.
How nicely you
They're all that's really weird.
What?
That is the weirdest formation I've ever seen MP ships take.
That could be like a chance to go...
Quickly, I missed
it.
He missed the photo. You cannot join SPVFA.
This is not even a lie. I don't know if any of you heard that, but I was clicking it and it wasn't.
Clicking.
And then it went, so it stuck. It was stuck.
Yeah.
It was 100% stuck there.
Commander Azti, what HOTS are you using? Well, you are using the Thrustmaster 4, which is the PS4 HOTAS.
Chainsaw Sam. We're going to go after Chainsaw Sam.
Scorpion's got well over 3,000 hours and has just started to learn to mine. Awesome. And yeah, there's like loads of player events, so obviously player groups that have been in the game for a long time will tend to be like, what is the next thing for us to do? And that's why you get things like Hot Mess, and you get the Buckyball races.
Operation Hot Mess.
You know, you also then get things like the Dove Enigma expedition, where other people have goals that you can help because you've got experience and you've got the ability to go out and do things. You've got the PvP crowd. I know that they talk a lot and they teach each other how to do PvP, and they will set up arenas and they will teach each other, here's how you blow up a ship, you know, here's the best way to do it, here's how you do it together, here's how you do it in a group.
Oh, this is like cutting butter. I've updated it, so I've just been...
It's alright, I've just been reading chat, so...
Yeah, I do need to learn not to hesitate, but I've also been getting to this position, so if you may have saw my stream when I was doing combat last week, this is my baby, this is my new toy, my Alliance Chieftain.
So glad you don't have a Python.
And I did originally have all multi-cannons.
You got rid of the beams, thank God.
Yes, I got a pulse laser, 2 burst lasers for a wee bit of extra firepower, and then three cannons, and it seems, I know this is a low extraction site,
still,
but I wanted to try it out without getting destroyed, and it's cutting them like
well, you've
butter.
not taken any damage.
So I think we'll go to a high one next.
Cool.
But I just wanted to
give it a go. Oh, prox mines, careful. So Dogs 78 PSVR. PSVR is not in our current plans, I'm afraid. That doesn't mean it will never be, but again, if that's something that does come about, we will announce it at a later date, but at this point in time, it's not planned. Is any work being done on the new player experience? So we did a lot of work on that last year, but if there are things that you think still need improving, that's absolutely fine. Let us know on the forums, or drop us a Twitter post, that kind of thing. Let us know somehow. And we'll see.
Let us know.
Just tell us.
Again.
Post us a letter. We actually do get occasional letters with that information. It's always very cute. So.
Right, if we're going human level threat 4, should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's punch it.
Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it, Chewie. That's like all I've got. I'm not really good at that. Oh, you cousins.
So Piglets is saying whoever they choose as my replacement needs to have the same number of hours. I gained that time. I joined Frontier with 0 hours. 0. Absolutely zero. I tried playing the game before I joined the company. I crashed my ship and went, ooh, I'll need to learn how to do that. The thing about being a CM is not being able to play the game you're showing off. Otherwise, you are a Let's Player. You are a content creator. You're not a community manager. It's a very different role. But whoever comes in will learn the game. They will come to you guys and they will learn from the best. They will learn from Will. They'll learn from Stephen. They'll learn from everyone else in the company. If they have any prior experience, awesome. But treat them well, because everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's really interesting is that, you know, I'd played Elite years ago previously, and coming back on, everything had changed. But it's quite, the interesting part is that when this new person comes in, they'll have different experience and stuff. And we do have knowledge of the game, we do have understanding of the game, but some of the amazing people that play this game are just so out of this world in skill level. Jerry, I don't know if any of you saw it. It was Commander Caracas, and Commander Exigeous. He was able to actually land just by using voice comms, and that's amazing. And there's some skills which are just phenomenal that people do, like doing stuff like that. He landed better than I did. If you want to check that out, I think it's on Exigeous's YouTube channel. You can check out that as he did it. Just phenomenal.
Piglet's handy to have someone who knows the issues. I completely agree, but that is obviously what the person coming into the job will learn by doing the job. And obviously, if there is anything specific, you can always come and let us know.
Yeah, man.
And they will ensure it's passed on. I completely have faith that the team will be able to keep you guys looked after.
Yeah. And
because it's always been a team effort.
It's always a team. A team do it.
Always a team.
And I'm not going anywhere. I know Paige is going, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. Always get in contact with me.
Commander Rini, we were talking about you earlier, my love. If you would like to share some combat screenshots, we were saying that yours have been some of the best I've seen. And I've asked other people to take some nice combat screens before I leave. So you've got 4 days. If you want to take some more and show them to me, that'd be very nice. Yeah,
Phil's buying like says the community always finds interesting things to do with spaceships. 100%. There's amazing things like some of the challenges, like one that Paige messaged earlier, Operation Hot Mess, has been really really fun, and it was just the idea is to deliver all these.
They just
mugs.
hit 50% covered.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Phenomenal. I did give numbers for it last week. I didn't get the numbers this week just because you don't know where it is now. I'll bring them in the weeks after.
Commander Thachino, a lot of amazing things will happen because of efforts en masse, not just one player being very good. Exactly, like one player being very good is one player enjoying the game and being very good. But when you come together, that's when awesome things happen. That's what we've seen with all of the in-game events, with the races, with, as I say, the Dove Enigma expedition, with Michael's story, where people went in straight into the game and flew with him when he didn't have much time left. It's when people come together, they do wonderful things. So support each other, teach each other.
I just can't get the we come together like shabba-labba-labba-labba out of my head now because you keep saying it over and over again.
Dunkalora, how often do I stream private? Do you mean in like private game or do you mean at home? Let me know. What's my most memorable moment?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. What is your most memorable moment?
I mean, there's probably three things that I won't forget. The first one, so I'll go in chronological order. So the first one being actually the very first co-Paulets post, because I was actually very cheeky and kind of wrote it and then showed one person and went, okay, I'm doing it, and kind of did it. Asked for forgiveness, not for permission, I think. But I did that, and so many people sent me in like dogs and cats that it's continued throughout the last 4 years. And I still get people like weekly sending me pictures of dogs and cats and squirrels and everything, and it's amazing. And so I'm just like, yay! So co-Paulets was a thing I created, and it carried on, and I loved it. It's fun. It's become part of the vernacular, so that's always a fun thing that'll stay with me. The second was the Dove Enigma. Obviously, myself and the team worked really hard to get that megaship into the game, to liaise with the people running the expedition, Commander Greatest and everyone that was working together. Commander Machine made the video and put that out, which was stunning. And obviously we do know that there was some trouble with it. There was some things that happened in game where it got taken offline, but then seeing that, my heart broke. Not because of people doing things in game, but because I was like, oh, he's just about to get there. And then I felt a massive swell of love the moment I saw people like, okay, we can fix this. So it wasn't even something Frontier had to do. The players immediately went, okay, I'm logging in, I'm coming on, I know what to do, I'll fix this. And they all came together and fixed it before Dove got there. And that's why that beautiful video by Commander Machine is available, because of everybody's efforts. A huge community effort put that together. So that's my second favourite. And then my third will be hanging out with Michael, Commander Michael Holyland, who did pass last year from cancer. But Michael was a firebrand. That kid was sassy and strong-willed and incredibly intelligent. And like, if you mention something about a ship, he'll be able to rattle off the best builds for any kind of situation and scenario. We spent hours looking through his Coriolis to sort of see all the different kinds of builds he'd put together and what he was going to build in the game when he had enough money, and then other players came together and helped him get money, and he did brilliant things, and he was a really cool kid. And you know, Michael's story, the actual story that was written by Drew and voice acted by, you know, Jay and Amelia, and it had Drew voice acting it as well. Getting to see him just start giggling when he was hearing like his own name in that story, and then when something about a ship was mentioned, he went, "That's not how that would work," and we were like, "Oops." It was a super heartwarming. So the best moments for me are ones that I attribute to a feeling of love, I think, and all three of those were incredibly powerful, and they brought together massive amounts of people. So I may have just rambled for a little bit, but those three things were very, very important to me. So, yeah. Obviously, there's lots of other smaller things as well, like, you know, running drills with the fuel rats was awesome, was super fun. Playing in VR is amazing. The launch of 2.4 was epic. That, because me and Will were working together, as well as Ed for a lot of that. And it, oh my gosh, like my hands are like shaking remembering it, because we started putting out the word Thargoid in Morse code. We started putting out hints and teasers. The music went out, and we'd listen to that in 7-point surround sound, and it sent shivers down your spine, and that was just epic. Like, something big was happening, and it was so cool. Zach is still at Frontier, yes. He is. He's doing very well. I spoke to him Friday, actually. Boom. Nice. Well done. When you are jousting, try toggling FA on and off to get that quicker swing.
Yeah.
That'd be a good thing for you to
that
learn
is something
for,
that
like,
I definitely,
upping your combat.
Yeah, it's definitely the next stage for me is doing it with the FA off. I think I need to get a key binding though I think I need to change it so that I can just hit it on and off.
Yeah, you're going to want to do something like that.
With my setup just now, I don't have that. So I'm going to try and get a way that I can maybe L3 or something.
Yeah. Commander Orange Phoenix says their best moment in game was actually because of me, which is very kind. I helped him get his father's memorial in the game a while ago. I did a lot of stuff with memorials because it was always a bit heartbreaking, but knowing you can help a little bit was always something we wanted to do, and obviously we would love to still be doing it. However, as you can see, they do take a lot of time. They took a lot of effort. A single memorial could take me months to do properly, and we don't want to, pardon my friend, we don't want to half-ass it. There is no point trying to do that and
it's your last stream. I can't control you.
There's no point doing it and doing it badly. So if we can reintroduce those at some point in the future, we will do our utmost best.
And something that important needs a lot of
it needs love, and it needs care, and it needs people to be able to put everything else aside and do it justice. And we're very proud of the ones that have gone in, had that much love and care. We just don't want new ones to be put in the game and not have that. They deserve that. Kaizen, we should put puppers in little Remlock suits in the Ark store. I have suggested dog and cat bobbleheads. I'd like to see those one day, but who knows? Who knows? But I will definitely keep suggesting it.
Just for you, Paige, I'm going to try and pick something up.
Oh, do it, mate. Do it.
You know, let's get a phase alloy.
Oh yeah, get a phase alloy. Why not?
Yeah. Nope, wrong one. Okay, let's see if I can get this first.
Yeah, I do like manually scooping. I don't tend to use limpets just because that's cargo space that could have stuff in it.
I think it ran away from us.
You possibly did run away, or you hit it, one of the two.
Ah.
I'll pick something new. No, don't scoop a ship. That ain't gonna work. You can always go to your contacts panel and
have a look
see
and
what you
see
got.
what it was. I thought I could see
Go
stuff.
for focus crystals. Get that.
Focus crystals?
Yeah, get the crystals.
Okay, let's go get those crystals.
Get the crystals.
Let's go get some crystals.
Yeah, it expired. They do kind of melt a little bit in the vacuum of space. You do have to speed up a little. But then obviously make sure you slow down as you get close to it. And what did I teach you about scooping? When you're coming close, tilt the nose of your ship up so it goes along the underbelly and can get into the cockpit a little quicker.
I remember that
Yeah.
very well. I think I'm going too fast.
Most of my top tips about the game is just move the nose of your ship up or down. Oops, slow down, slow. Oh, no, that's a contact.
I got so confused. I saw something else in front of me.
Yeah, no, so that's the one. So you want to
That's
keep
the
it
one.
slow. You still need to move towards it. And obviously use your little box there on the left.
Yeah.
And then tilt the nose of the ship up a bit. And you got it!
Boom.
Yay! Sorted.
Ooh.
A Lavian tree grub bobblehead.
So I'm quite
Interesting.
happy that that's 96. So I've got 96% damage. Mm-hmm. And I fought 3 people that were dangerous and stuff. I did have help from
That's
the
good.
security forces. I'm not. I'm going to try and stay near them. But I was quite happy. I instigated the fight. I got through it.
So how much bounty have you got to pick up right now?
So I have.
400. Okay, fair. So you got 15 minutes.
So we can find out where the nearest station is. And
No, I was going to say, go find someone else. Get up to 500 and then go.
Okay. See if there's anybody else down here.
Although last time I said that, he blew up. So let's
See,
not...
this is what I'm concerned about. Is the last time I've done it. So what am
But
I
this
going to
time-
do without Paige's flight tips? And I don't know. I'm just going to panic. Let's go
Commander
check this out.
Levianova wants a T-Rex and a bra.
What, just in general?
No, a bobblehead. I'm not sure about the physiology of T-Rexes, but I'm not sure they had traditional mammaries to be able to wear a bra.
Like, you actually got scientific in that.
Well, yeah, you have to.
I would just say, no, we're not doing that.
What will Turgeon do? What will Stephen do without my flight tips? I will make sure I pass them all on before I leave.
I will.
And then I'll turn up in the lunch live streams and just type this out.
There you go. See, you're never leaving.
I'll keep turning up. So, right, let's have a quick look and see what we missed. Any carrier spoilers? No.
No.
No spoilers from us, no spoilers from me, no spoilers from him, no spoilers at all.
Stephen, or any other Stephen.
Cool. You want for... I mean, I'm pretty... oh, no, let's not discuss this further. Discuss it in the chat.
Yeah.
Stephen, what are you doing?
I'm jumping out to jump back in.
I see. A panda and a nappy. Why
Where did this come from?
do you want to keep putting things on
What
animals?
did you talk? Where did this go?
don't-
I
we were
was sitting there doing some
They
combat
were
stuff.
talking about bobbleheads, I think.
Ah, right. So a panda and a nappy.
Talmor spoilers? You mean Thalmor spoilers? I can tell you about the Thalmor. They're awful. Hi, elves. Get them out of here. Nope. No Altma.
Will carriers have spoilers? I think everything should have a spoiler.
You can make one out of paper if it doesn't. Just
I think everything
stick
should
it
have
on.
a spoiler.
Done. Hutton orbital mug dashboard ornament. We have suggested it. We will see what happens in the future. A red panda and a Remlog suit. Now that I can get behind.
Red panda.
Like, especially if whenever you like land the ship down, it like it freaks out and just falls over. They do that a lot. Yeah.
Cool.
Space cow bubble. You just want bobbleheads. Okey-dokey.
Everyone just wants bobbleheads.
Well then, like, suggest it. Send us some, like, make a big forum post, actually. Go to the suggestions part of our forums and make one called Bobblehead Suggestions and just keep listing them. And we'll send that across to the team who does store things and we'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe one day.
Oh, I'm getting scanned.
Yeah.
Who's scanning me?
When will the Reapers arrive through the Guardian relays? Well, let's think. Based on the timing from the last game, you're looking at about 49,987 years? I don't know, something.
I'm getting scanned, but
You're looking like another 50,000 years. You're okay right now. That's fine.
it's not a space simulator, it's a bobblehead simulator.
Done.
I'd like to be a bobblehead.
Do it.
Like, I'd like to have a bobblehead.
Just do it like right now.
It's like those wee, you know, you can get those wee pop things as well.
Oh, I do like pop figures.
Yeah,
I
the
do.
pop-
I collect a bunch
Like,
of those.
that'd be so good to get one of those made after you.
You can make custom ones. I have made a couple.
It is
They're not
difficult.
great,
Though. You
but-
have to be artistic. That's the thing.
You do.
You have to be able
Anyone
to
that's
paint
good at
them
art,
well.
make a bobblehead of Stephen
Yeah, make a bobblehead of me.
and send it to him so
I'd
he
love
can
that.
just happily stare at it all day.
Yeah.
You want ship grappling hooks. I keep telling you people, ship grappling hooks are not going to work. There's no gravity.
Yeah, there's
They'll just kind of do this.
nobody seems to be at this place. I think I'm gonna just scooch off and go back to
All right, well, go. I go to another one or go to a station. You choose.
What time are we at?
You got 10 minutes. There's
Yeah.
another high there. Yeah.
That was the one that I came from. And I thought, oh, what I'll do is, oh, wait.
Power play leader bobbleheads. Put it in the thread. Make that thread. Put it in there. I do know, obviously, they were talked about a while ago. We don't have anything to announce on those, but if you want them, put them in the thread. See what can be done.
Put them in the thread. Put them in the thread. See if we can get another one.
There we are. A Stephen bobblehead would need a variable beard. If you watch the DVD extras for Coraline, you'll see how they did all the hair for that, so you can do that similar.
I would like the
You just use small, like, magnets. And then
So I
ding.
need to keep the beard now because when I came back from holiday,
It was horrendous.
It was like I shaved because I basically went mad and I didn't have any
Yeah.
razors at my mum's, so I just wiped it all off.
I do apologise, but it was terrifying.
Everyone said that I got called a jelly bean. I think Shandy called me a jelly
Okay,
bean.
not quite a jelly bean, but
Yeah.
you do have a baby face.
I don't have a baba face.
You have a baba face.
I do have a baba face.
Yes, so keep the beard. The beard's good.
Someone just scanned me, but I can't see them.
Maybe he's checking if you have a baba face.
So I'm leaving this place.
All right, there was another one slightly further away.
I'm gonna go for that.
Will the Beetlejuice start going supernova in game if it does in real life? Now, I am not a scientist. However, let me think. Probably not, because that would be a massive thing and probably mess up a lot of the galaxy. So I can't say exactly. We do like to try and replicate scientific things as we find out about them. But I think a supernova might be a step too far. We can always suggest it. I mean, I really don't want Beetlejuice to go supernova, because that could be terrifying. But who knows? Kay, if you're in the chat, write down the words Beetlejuice supernova and have a look at that.
Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times up.
Oh, I just did.
No, in a row.
Oh,
Has to be in a row. Do you not watch movies?
man, I bet if we say it 3 times, like, will just pop back up from the floor again. Like, what?
Like, hey guys, get back to it.
Yeah, it will take a long time to blow up and, oof.
See, he's wanted, and he's a master.
Do it. His name is Claude, you can do it.
Okay, let's go for Claude.
Yeah, Type 9 paint job. So we did actually have one a couple of years ago, but it was a unique prize for our 24-hour live stream, so it will not be made for wide purchase, I'm afraid.
Oh, he's just bumped me.
Well, I get it.
But the thing is, my chip's definitely bigger.
That's a good point. Kill him. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, no.
Alright.
So, yeah, but we can always suggest to see if there's, I don't know, like a West Highland cow or something.
Where's Tyler
Do
Cow?
a fluffy ship. There's a man called Crazy Horse. Fantastic.
He's not attacking me, so that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think I definitely need to get this this FA. This is my next challenge, is to get my FA.
Yes, practice that. Wraith Star Smasher. Are we going to have any CGs in the near future? Not in the near future. Obviously, as we've said on our forums at the moment, CGs and Interstellar initiatives are currently on hold. But if they are coming back, we will let you know via the forums, live streams, social channels, all that kind of thing as normal. In-game port... Excuse me, ZX, it's co-pilots, not poor pilots.
Poor pilots.
That sounds like an old phone. I know that was a Palm Pilot, but still.
Poor pilots. And 3, 2, 1.
Will
Bye
the
bye,
Far Boys
Cloud.
overrun the bubble in the future? I cannot see the future, so I cannot say. Excellent, Claude is dead.
I think my rank needs to be much higher than it should be.
Well, you have to kill more people.
I know. I think I'm handing these bounties.
So instead of doing FA, you could try thrusting down as you turn.
Ah,
Actually, that does work. It's like doing a drift in the car, just
Yeah.
throw it back.
that would work.
You have to practice that.
I'm gonna
So what are you doing? You going to a station?
go to Oppenheimer.
Go get your money. Claw pilots, that's good. We've had horses, which was a hee-haw pilot, but it didn't quite work.
Hee-haw.
Parrots are core pilots.
Hee-haw means nothing.
Well, it's a sound like a horse or a donkey, I guess.
No,
makes, but...
so in Glaswegian, hee-haw means you've got nothing.
Oh.
So it means that it's a nothing pilot.
Oh, well,
So,
that's close enough.
yeah, it's like Nemo.
Could Frontier name a station Normandy's Legacy or Paige's Legacy? Oh, that'd be cute. No, probably not, but we'll see. Maybe. There are Harvey... there is Harvey Orbital out there and Harvey Station, so you can find those.
No, she doesn't get anything extra.
No, that's done. Aww. ZX, I've made you laugh and you've had a hectic sort of day. Well, you're very welcome. I do like to be amusing. Whether it's laughing at my jokes or at me, feel free to go with either.
It's more of a ha-ha funny.
Yeah, great.
There is a lot of Stephen outposts and stations.
There are
Shan.
too many Stevens.
There's never too many Stevens.
Everyone, please deliver things that like cats would have, so milk and fish to any Stephen named station.
Don't they all have an...
Do it. Attract cats
an
to those
embarrassing
stations.
fear of
That's
cats.
fantastic. Deliver. That's your next event, please, guys. Is to make a trip around the galaxy delivering food for cats to every station that's named Stephen. It's gonna happen now. You know it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna die laughing.
Please don't do it.
They're gonna do it.
They will.
And will I keep playing Elite? Yes, I will. I will. I have multiple accounts, so I will.
Yeah.
Delivering catnip. I don't think catnip's a commodity in the game, so yeah, go with things that are already in there. So, yeah, milk.
Fish.
I think milk's in there. Is milk in there? I can't remember. There's definitely fish. You can dry fish. Fish and meat.
Fish and meat.
That'll do. Can't do that. Engineers want all the fish. Well, they'll have to go without for a bit.
Oh, you're taking
This
demand.
is more
Are
important.
you taking demand off of the
Maybe
engineers?
I'm an engineer. I'm a cat engineer. Turn up, bring me the fish. Will I stream Elite? Well, I guess you should just follow me on Twitter and find out. Give him cheese, kitten coffee. Kitten coffee, ooh.
Kitten coffee.
Even Swedish fish. Yes, Swedish fish are fine. And those fish that you get in crackers that like tell your fortune, get those as well.
Fish and crackers.
Yeah. Those crisps that are called fish and crackers.
I know fortune cookies.
You don't Twitter? That is fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will tell you. It's alright. I'll, how long until you get a feature Commander Paige Harvey stream?
You never know.
Who knows? Maybe.
You never know. We might one day.
It might happen. It could happen.
You know, be like that. How does it feel being on something that you started?
So, yep. You've heard me. Go get fishies, milk, begin the transports to every station that has the word Stephen in it.
I don't like
I'm
how these events are
I'm
now getting
actually
put
gonna
together.
go talk to
I don't like
the
how they-
Hutton guys and get this arranged after. Like, this is gonna happen. It's gonna be my legacy. It's just to annoy you with cats.
It's,
gonna-
please, can
I'm gonna-
nobody do that?
I'm gonna laugh so much. And you're
remember,
gonna have to feature it on a stream.
Paige is gone, and I'm still going to be here.
Right. You've got 2 minutes. Get docked.
I'm talking.
What's new in the world of Elite? Well, there's a new event coming up called Spiting Stephen, where we're taking milk and fishes to every station that has the word Stephen in it to attract cats.
I'm glad you're leaving. I'm so glad that you're going.
Please
now.
clip that.
I'm so glad that you're leaving.
Oh, I'll give you a hug.
No, don't. Not after what you've left me with.
Oh my god. Every station then gets a catastrophe state.
Who said that? Ban them from the chat.
Commander Levianova.
Ban from the chat.
Capano, did I meet doodle-doodle-oo? Why do we feel the need to make some stations so far out? So, I'm not entirely sure, but I know that the systems were all modelled and then stations were placed in viable areas where stations would go. I don't entirely know all the science, but you can ask, say, on our forums or on Twitter or something like that, and we'll see if we can find this scientific explanation. It will be just a little bit before the end of my time. Yeah, so things that might take you a really long time to fly to, so you want to go and do something else. That makes absolute sense. Well done. Get your money. Yeah, if you want to ask us the question online, we'll see if we can find an answer.
That might be the tag that I use for that.
Whew.
Oh yeah.
New system state, milk overflow. Dairy.
This is legend. No. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, wrong one.
Nope. Wrong one.
Ah. Panicking. Right.
Redeem them.
all vouchers.
Redeem them. Get the money. Excellent. Well
So-
done. You blew up a bunch of people.
I'm happy with that.
Blew
I
up a bunch of
think,
people, got a bunch of money.
You know, my combat ranks went up. I'm still a
Good.
novice. I want to get a wee bit more. I want to get that fire. But I think next time what I'll do is now that I've took my new ship out, I'll start doing more missions with
Yeah.
the Alliance. So yeah, that's
Beautiful.
not too bad. Well, Paige,
Fun times.
I think this is us for our for your last Monday lunchtime
It
live
is. It's
stream.
my last one.
I know, so everybody give a good big awesome in the chat for Paige. But remember, you can still watch it on Fridays, 24-hour live
Yes.
stream. And also, we will not be having our regular Thursday evening live stream because we're working on the 24-hour live
Yes,
stream. But
definitely
we will
join us on Friday.
Definitely join us on Friday. We'll also be back again next Monday with one of these live streams, and on the Thursday with a Thursday live stream. But this week we do not have that. Okay, guys. 07 Paige.
07, and I will see you all soon.
And thanks for watching, guys.
And thank you. Bye bye.